Welcome back, everyone. Finally have a nice day that I could dig into this car a little bit, see what's modified, see what's stock. I bought this back in January to replace that brown tire that you saw in the last video. Finally got registration insurance on it and I had to replace one of the tires because it's a flat spot. After driving, it turns out there's two flat spots, so I gotta get new tires all around just to alleviate the issue. I'm tired of tracking that down and buying single tires here and that don't really match. So it's an 09 Cobalt SS turbo. It's got the standard interior. I didn't get the car seat edition. It's got a sunroof, and I think it's the only really other special thing about it. Oh, it's got the G85 package, which has the locking differential. Pretty clean inside, 105,000 miles. Bought it off a guy who worked for a dealership. He bought it. He got it from the dealership. Got it from a kid who did the work to it, and obviously some other little things like the carbon fiber wrap. It's kind of done okay. Some places it's kind of poor looking, especially like up here. I got this one blown apart. Then the guy put that on it because there was a small scratch on the paint, and instead of just fixing it up, he covered it with this wrap, and he did a really poor job on it. Alright, so pop the hood. It's the 2-liter LMF motor. Obviously the first thing you notice, it's got Canon type of intake. And turbo's back there. Got a forged bypass valve right there. It's pretty. So there's two things I noticed so far. I really haven't looked into it yet. So we got this vacuum mod right here. I have no idea what it's for. I did it on my 08 a couple years ago. I, for the life of me, can't remember. I'll have to check the Cobalt forums to see if it's under that free mod section that every forum has, or maybe I just put up a post on Facebook on the Cobalt page to see if anyone knows. I got this right here. I assume it's catch kings. It goes to the turbo. I have no idea. It definitely wasn't on my other car. The only thing that stuck out is it's got this blue fitting here, which is why I realized it was not factory. Looking down, I can't tell if it's got 3-bar map sensors or not. It doesn't appear that the harness has been chopped for the 3-bar, so I know that's what you gotta do. And they also make 3-bar adapters that just plug in to extend the harness, which obviously isn't there. Charge piping stock. Looking down, feel under here. Look, I can't see if we can get under there. Stock intercooler's got the plastic ends on it. It's the only thing I'm probably gonna actually put on is get like a ZZP intercooler. Have it on the other car. It was actually pretty good because they hang down a little bit, and I hit it a couple times. My other one never broke, so that's a good thing. Another thing which I can't stand at all, the guy that I got the car from said the stock muffler came off of it. I don't think it was the stock one that was on there. It might have been an aftermarket one, but it fell off, so he replaced it with straight pipe. That is coming off today. I had a stock muffler that I had shipped from California from a guy who was modifying his car, which is surprising because California just changed their laws. You can't have any aftermarket mufflers. Pretty sure that's how it's written, and he did that, which is fine, works out for me. So that's getting swapped out. And while looking under there, it looks like I have an aftermarket downpipe because I don't see any cats. Hard. I want to assume that that is just an off-road downpipe. Not sure what the stock one looks like. Again, I haven't seen one in a couple of years, so I'm gonna Google some pictures, see if the cats are up high up by the turbo or they're down low. I think there's two, one on the top, one down the bottom. So that's leading me to believe that's also a downpipe, off-road downpipe. I'm trying to see in there a little bit. No, it's hard to see. You can see the flex end on it, but I can't see any cats, so I'm going to go with that I need to buy stock downpipe so I can get this thing through inspection. Alright, car's up on ramps. Old muffler, exhaust is out. Stock one's in. I had to cut some of the exhaust apart just to get it to fit, so which tells me there's a aftermarket exhaust in here. The muffler that fell off, where it was cut off by the previous owner, was actually the aftermarket one. Started up, sounds good. There's no leaks, which is surprising because I always have a leak somewhere whenever I weld the exhaust. But it turns out I have a leak at the manifold, at the turbo, the manifold, because I can hear it. So I'm guessing the gasket's either blown out or the guy that put it in used a subpar gasket rather than the OEM GM ones, which are steel and actually hold up pretty well, even on the aftermarket pieces. So, finally done. Not much going to do to the car now. Just got to hopefully try and find the exhaust of the catted downpipe so I can get this thing inspected and on the road legally. So, this little rundown of this car. Hopefully, I'm planning on going to an autocross event with it soon because unfortunately, that car, the motor is still out of it and I don't have all the parts I need to get it finished. So maybe I'll run this once or twice just to see how it does. In the meantime, I'll finally get this thing running. Just gotta get the heads back from the machine shop, put them on the block and put it in, and I'm probably going to do an aftermarket K-member on it so I can put the headers in all at once because it was a pain in the ass pulling this thing out. I can only imagine what it's gonna be like putting back in with headers on. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll have this video uploaded shortly and hopefully we'll have some more soon.